Welcome back, everybody, to Beat 'em Up Month, going all the way back to Double Dragon. On the NES, this was, of course, another arcade port, started in the arcade, but came out in 1988, and kind of a classic, one of the classics,
actually.
actually.
The arcade game came out in 87. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, well, this came
I
out
was
in
doing Wikipedia research while Andy was fiddling with the NES and VCR contraption.
We actually have to
thing.
run this because it's an old top-loader NES, so we actually have to run it through a VCR to get to the RCA cables that will go into the Elgato capture card. Where there's a cable, there's a way.
We cannot be stopped.
We will not be denied. So, what were you saying? This was kind of the beginning of the Golden Age?
Yeah, it's considered basically, I mean, it wasn't the first beat 'em up, obviously. There
Yeah.
was before that, but this was considered, like, sort of the first, like, really good example of it. Like,
Cool.
they had sort of perfected it, and then, you know,
From there, it
other
was kind of
games
like
followed for the next few years.
Yeah, all the way up into 16-bit. I feel like by the 32-bit era, it largely fell away. There weren't really many on PS1.
So apparently the company that made this one made another game before this called Renegade that came out in '86.
I played it.
It's considered hugely influential on the beat 'em up
Huh.
and games in general, but this was their next title, and this sort of took what they did with Renegade and
And just went that much
yeah.
further. Cool. Yeah, I vaguely remember Renegade, but... Well, let's dive in.
Alright.
So, you should be first player.
No!
Oh, wait.
Oh, shit!
Well,
no.
we may be doing single player, because...
Oh, damn it.
oh, well, that's fine.
We can... No, we can... I'd rather do two-player.
Okay, one more try.
So yeah, this is one we had pretty much planned to do all along. But although we didn't own it until about a week ago, and I do have to say this was a drunken eBay purchase, which, although that is a dangerous pastime for some of us, in this case it worked out. It's not co-op.
Oh, well, I guess it's alternating.
You switch off. Which is dumb.
Yep. Oh!
And yes, I do remember that. I remember very little about this game from when I played it as a kid, but I do remember him punching that woman in the stomach, which is kind of awful.
Yeah, that was always pretty rough. And again, this kind of, unfortunately...
H.R. Geiger.
H.R. Geiger. Set the standard thing where, I mean, again, most beat-em-ups, somebody gets kidnapped. That's just almost always the way.
And it's not always a girlfriend or...
No,
whatever.
like I said, you know, it's like the joke we've been having, you know, this whole month long. It's like sometimes it's your dad, sometimes it's your buddy, sometimes it's Ronald Reagan.
In another game that we'll be playing, it's one of the characters' brothers.
Aha. So this is, I've always felt like was supposed to kind of be in New York. But I've always kind
Aren't all of them in New York?
A lot of them, yeah.
I do remember these women, and then you
Yeah, this is Linda.
How do you pick up? Okay.
This is Linda and Linda.
Wait, did I lose the...
Yeah, apparently you lose the whip after each segment.
There's no jump.
Yeah, if you hit both buttons together, you should jump.
Oh, that is the dumbest.
Hey, come on, this was 1988.
Yeah, I'm fighting
87
the
in
Hulk,
the arcade.
apparently, on RTV. He is green. Can I pick this up? Yep.
Yep. The music on this
Oh,
was
and I
always
can
kind
get
of
it
fun.
punched out of my hands.
You can, and screen flicker for days. Boy, playing this on this
God
TV
damn.
really magnifies the screen flicker, doesn't it?
A little bit. Things are just straight up disappearing.
That kind of happened to us on Battletoads and Ransom a little bit too. But yeah, the lady enemies are called Linda, I believe. I think they're all the same. There's Linda and there's a Bobo, who we'll see here in a bit, with his giant ass head. Incidentally, you may notice that there's only one player right now, that being Jimmy. Unfortunately, they decided that the not Bimmy, that the NES version of Double Dragon should actually be Single Dragon. Or Single White Dragon Looking for Roommate. I don't know, whatever. You know, the
This is
Craigslist
really
ad
weird
that would be.
because in the Wikipedia article that I was reading, they said one of the best things about Double Dragon was the fact that they had added a two-player co-op mode, which apparently was only in the arcade game.
Yep.
Not when they ported it over.
Nope. They have an alternating mode, which is why we'll be alternating, but the good news is you can kick these guys off the conveyor belt if they land on it. The bad news is if you get knocked on the conveyor belt, same thing can happen. So, something I remember about this one, and we talked about Renegade for a second,
shit.
which came out before this and had some of this, I recall, but...
You know what? Get off. Go!
I don't think I ever...
I'm
well, that
kick
worked
your
nicely.
ass.
Just bounce him off a conveyor belt. So the interesting thing, too, for me, though, like I was saying, is I think I've played Renegade at some point. I vaguely remember parts
Now
of
I
it.
want to play it. I've never...
They had a copy at the store.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's sitting there on the shelf at Cartridges.
Oh, we might have to check it out.
Yeah, you never know. There may be a bonus episode. We'll see. If you see one, yes. If not, then I probably edited that out and you didn't hear it.
Or maybe it'll replace Golden Axe.
No, we played it. We gotta do it. Sorry, it exists. But yeah, this is the first one I really remember that had, like, the 3D depth of field. Like, I know Renegade had it, but I just didn't play it that much. So in my mind, this is the first one that really had this. It's also the first one I remember where, like, if you punch them several times, you have, like, a combo finisher. Like how you... Most beat-em-ups, when you, like, keep fighting, you have, like, different attacks that go in the chain. This one had that uppercut, or in that case, like, yeah, the roundhouse kick, various moves like that. Also, the fact that you could climb up and down the fence, and apparently if you fail to climb down the fence, you make the Adrian
Yeah, it really didn't do
face
much damage. Oh,
fall to the ground. This was also interesting for a game of its time where you had life, as opposed to just, you know, you
shit, that
hit and die.
dynamite fucked me up.
Well, yeah. I would hope it's dynamite.
Not really. A guy threw dynamite at me earlier, and I picked it up, and it exploded in my hand, and it didn't do that much damage. Apparently hitting it with a baseball bat, though.
All those fireworks safety demonstrations lied.
Oh, fuck you.
So this is, yeah, this is... I think this is Jimmy, or is it Billy? I don't know. The brothers are Billy and Jimmy. One of them is obviously the boyfriend to the unfortunate
I think that's your
girlfriend at the
turn.
beginning. Okay, and now I started mission 1.
Oh, okay. I
And
just paused it because he punched a hole in your face.
yes! Nerds! That's what he's saying. I don't know why. That's his
You're
final
also
word.
farting on him.
Oh, yeah. This is turning into something very different than I expected. There we go.
Yay!
Woohoo! I can play! I started with a handicap. So yeah, I know there's an uppercut on this game too, somehow. Oh, that's right, A's punch, that's why. Did we just headbutt each other? Hey, buddy, come here. Oh, yeah, let me kiss you. Let me kiss you violently. Like, and you kiss me violently, and we bounce heads. That's how I roll. It's the Glasgow kiss, aka the headbutt. So, probably a good time to talk about this, too. I've always felt like, if not post-apocalyptic, but this game always took place in, like, a slightly future dystopia.
From what I understand, this is what New York was actually like in the 80s.
Oh.
So.
Just everybody wore a headband, carried a whip. Occasionally guys had giant heads like a Bobo. Or a baby. A baby. Aha! You tried to throw a barrel at me and you missed. I invested points in my barrel dodge. Stop making me fart on you. Whee! I don't think you can... No, you can't jump kick. So I remember this being one of the earliest games I ever rented for the NES.
I definitely rented it, and I do remember playing it as a kid, but I don't, like... I really don't have any vivid memories of, like, that time.
This pretty much is my vivid memory of this game. Getting whipped. And apparently not getting the second controller to work. Okay, back to Katie.
Well,
And you just start right the fuck here, apparently. At least you started on the level you died on. That's nice.
yeah, at least I don't go back to the beginning.
That's actually a nice feature. But... yeah, I guess New York in the 80s, really everywhere in the 80s, everybody was just wearing, like, you know, headbands and new karate.
Hey, when I get up there, I'm gonna beat your faces in. Whoa, she's
She's really on a mission to climb that ladder. She doesn't give a fuck where you are. Oh, now
right,
she's just...
when you get up here, I'm gonna beat your face in.
Okay, is she climbing a ladder or is she sweating to the oldies? Because I'm pretty sure that's an ancient 80s Richard Simmons workout happening right there.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I was trying to get past her, and she just...
barge her the fuck out of the way.
like, or was trying to get on the other side of her so I could...
Ah. Well,
yeah,
you know, it
take
works.
her the other direction. Oh, well.
Apparently you could just physically shove them.
Do, 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 do.
Don't jump off the building. Feel free to knock other people off the building, but I suggest not jumping off the building. As a rule. This
Hey,
guy.
I don't have my whip anymore.
Yeah, there are also a bunch of shirtless guys in karate pants with Beatles hair in the 80s, apparently. Not really sure what he's going for there. It's like if Paul knew Kung Fu and had massive pecs. Which, you know, not really a defining trait of any of the Beatles that I know of. Maybe Pete Best. Another obscure music cut. That's been another weird beat-em-up thing for us this
Alright,
month.
that wasn't too bad. Nailed it.
You should go through that door? Oh, now we're just in the woods, because
Now
apparently
we're in Kirby's Dreamland.
Yeah, we climbed the steel scaffolding to the woods. Oh, he's a knife.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and apparently you're invincible while jump kicking through
I have
knives.
learned the jump kick.
The whole, like, thing where you can hit each other at the same time constantly and just be bouncing off of each other.
You're not fooling me.
It's a little annoying. For being also, I mean, 8-bit, the character models are fairly decent. Obviously, they were a little better in the arcade, like everything would be, but...
We're just beating our heads against each other.
That's been happening a lot.
Kicked him in the balls. Kicked him in the face.
But the thumb says it's okay.
You again?
I wish I knew that guy's name. Just because I feel like I need to make fun of him.
Zombobo.
Zombobo. Incidentally, we've really left New York behind, and this feels like it's Japan,
Yeah,
and
what
it's
the
like
hell
Mount Fuji
happened?
back there. Like, we went way the fuck away from New York. To a place with exactly one mountain.
No, I don't want to fight both of you at the same time. This is bullshit.
You have no choice. I can't remember. I think there is a throw in this game, isn't there? Like, you could throw them?
Yeah, maybe. No, I'm thinking of Golden Axe.
The shortest beat-em-up in history. Short of maybe Kung Fury, I don't know, but...
Boom.
Music on these was always
I'm
pretty
not
good. I
bad
think I
at
said
this
that
game.
before, but... Yeah, you're pretty solid.
I feel good about this.
The color
And
palette was always a
now
little
I
weird, too. Like, a lot of things were very purple when they should have been red. It was a bit wonky. Of course, we're... Yeah, I don't know if... I don't think any
Oh,
of that
nice way
is
to dodge there, dude.
coming from the fact that we're running this
Shit.
through VCR, but... Okay, my turn, and let's just start by getting beaten with whips by Linda. Whee! Stop that. I'm gonna kick all of you. Kick things. That's all I got. So, if anybody out there was really up for a hunt for something obscure, there was a really good 6-issue Double Dragon comic book. I think it might have been Marvel.
Should have picked up that whip.
I tried it, wouldn't let me.
Are you hitting the right button?
I don't know.
It's the A button.
Okay, now I am. Ha! And that's... Oh, no. Do I get the... Nope, my whip just magically disappears. Yeah, so there was... I think it was Marvel put it out, 6-issue miniseries that, strangely enough, takes some liberties. That's not the strange part. The strange part is it does take place in the future. Like in, like, the 2050s or something. I don't know. And the guys are actually trained a little bit mystically, and the actual dragon that is their icon thing gets loose in the city, and there's this cop who's like a friend of theirs, but they're both crushing on, but she doesn't dig them, I don't think, and their dad gets involved. It was actually a pretty good miniseries. It shouldn't cost you anything, really, to find it at this point. I don't think this is rare, but if you're bored and, you know, want to find a interesting Double Dragon comic, I recommend it. Art was pretty good, too.
I do enjoy the comics that expand on the video game stories.
Yep. I wish there were more of those. We've got, I mean, Resident Evil has some, Silent Hill has some.
And story
Yeah.
was excellent. That is a giant baseball bat, too.
That's pretty good, yeah. It almost looks like one of those comically large foam bats. Stay down. Stay down. No. No, you're supposed to stay down and get dynamited, but you didn't. Yeah, shit. Come here. Yeah, the whole
It's
not
stupid
being
how
able to
your weapon
keep weapons.
disappears.
Yeah. Oh, that's how. Okay. Bam. Yeah, I feel like this is like a chain whip or something. Well, I guess just a length of chain, but...
I always assumed it was just a regular whip.
It could be. Music's getting a little Mega Man-y on us there.
I definitely did not remember this music. You're right, it does remind me of Mega Man.
Yeah. That...
If I would have heard this outside of this game, I would have thought it was Mega Man.
I might have guessed it, too. Because, like, most of the... And honestly, most of the original Mega Man themes, like 1 and 2 and even 3, I can remember. Maybe, like, not off the top of my head, but if you played them, I might be able to guess at least which game. 2, I can tell you pretty much which level. Because I played the shit out of 2. 1, I can tell
Didn't we
you,
all?
just sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Mega Man 1 is stupid rare. You're gonna pay like $75 for a copy of that. It's not a good game. It's like stupidly hard and wasn't really designed all that well at the time. Okay, that's fun. That's why you don't have mop top hair when you're fighting Billy and Jimmy Dragon. I've decided their last name is Dragon. That's the way of it now.
Apparently their names were, in the advertisements for Double Dragon, they were originally Hammer and Spike.
Well, they fucked that one all up, didn't they? No, it's Billy and Jimmy Lee. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. It is Billy and Jimmy Lee. I knew that. And I think, is it this one, or is it the other one that if you actually beat the game, you fight over the girl? Like, you fight your brother over the girl?
I didn't make it very far in this, so...
I'm actually kind of making it further than I normally did as a kid. Hey! Stop knifing me in the back while I'm beating up your buddy. One at a time.
As much as I loved video games when I was a kid, probably wasn't very good at them. I don't remember really beating a whole lot of NES games.
NES games were pretty challenging. And they still are. A lot of them are really challenging. And then some of them are Battletoads. Which goes a little bit beyond that. It's weird though, because like now, I'm much better at Contra than I ever was as a kid.
Fucking shit.
Like this one I'm not too bad
like
at.
Fighting both these guys at the same time.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. The biggest thing I've noticed between now and then is I have patience that I didn't seem to have as a kid. Like I was willing to wait on the enemy to come to me, or wait on the, you know, wait on something to happen. Oh, I remember this music. I did get here a lot. I do remember this music.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, because it had that weird like fast thing, like da 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 da.
God, I'm tired. I'm tired of headbutting your shit.
I mean, you know what? Sometimes you just get tired of headbutting your shit.
Dude,
no matter how much your shit needs headbutted.
This is annoying. Like, let me attack here.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
That was bull. Okay, you know what?
Here, suck knee. Suck all of my knee. And then still be alive because you suck.
I'm gonna have to...
Yeah, at this point it's just like...
clutch it out. Cause,
and the other thing...
I can't get close to him because then I just start headbutting him and that hurts me as well. Oh, fuck.
What?
Fuck!
You ducking bastard.
Fuck!
So, fuck?
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Like what? Fuck what?
I don't know.
Fuck this game! Yeah, too much simultaneous damage for my liking in this game. Especially because why do they have like so much range on their legs when I'm the same goddamn height? Like, you'd think...
Legs for days!
I know, ZZ Top would have loved these guys. Because they've got legs and they know how to use them, I guess is what I'm saying.
I was on the same page.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to keep myself from singing it, so I had to recite the lyrics. I think I just saved us all by not doing that. ZZ Top sings in a range I can't hit. And I'm dead.
That was fast.
Yep, game over for me. Okay, well, that was,
And because we're playing on the original NES, we couldn't put, like, unlimited quarters or whatever, so that's it!
Yeah,
that's all we get out of this one.
Yeah, that's Double Dragon. Still fun. It's still pretty awesome for what it was.
Way better than Golden Axe.
I'm sensing some Golden Axe hate.
Well, no, I just like Double Dragon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Double Dragon was pretty cool. Like I said, it's
Golden Axe.
Told you. So yeah, a lot of fun. You can, I guess, like Katie said, if you want to get this original NES cartridge, you can get it for, you know, what, about $12?
Yeah, that was including shipping.
Including
so,
shipping,
like,
so
I don't know what it would go, like, if you actually go into a shop and find a copy of whatever.
Probably about 9 or 10, and then with the shipping being a couple bucks for that. So not bad if you want to try it on the original. As always with all of these games, we always recommend playing the original whenever you can on the original system, because that's how we roll, and that's the way they were meant to be played. So anyway, that was Double Dragon. Trip down memory lane. One more to come, unless maybe we do another. But probably at least only one more. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time.